now. I need to put some music on 1 second. I don't know what I'm going to put. I'll just put myself on shuffle. Fuck it. Oh, bruises. Fine by me. Yeah, sick. Okay, you guys see me. That's good. How's everybody doing? I wonder. Hope everyone's like not feeling ill, because that would really suck, right? What's that? Right. Hello, everybody. We feeling nice? Seems like the music may be a little loud. Let's fix that. Yeah, so I'm gonna let people file in for a little bit, and then we'll work out what's going on with some questions and stuff. I'm just gonna check something, get a little thing going. No, I'm gonna turn that down so I can hear myself think. Hey everybody. Everyone's telling me to drop like that right now. I do not have the power. I do not have the power to do that right now. I would piss off a lot of people, and it would be unfortunate. There's a lot of work going into that release. I guess that's the first question, right? Is when's that coming out? Not super soon, not super long. Yeah. Yeah, thank you all for stopping by so far. I mean, we're here for a little while, maybe like an hour and 30. Depends how it goes, depends how much interest there is. You got into electronic music last night because of my music. 7 years. Oh man, that's a technical challenge. It's a really it's really rewarding, but it's also a lot of work. So I hope you stick with it. Yeah. What happened to the Bruises music video? Good question. It was just kind of canned. It didn't hit the mark for what we were going for. I'm sure it'll see the light of day in some way at some point. Actually, if you listen to Bruises on Spotify, it's got like one of those looping things, and you can get like a little bit of the music video, which made its way into like the Spotify canvases, I think they call them, something like that. Hey Andro, how you doing? FL Studio is a cool DAW. I can't use it very well, but I know a lot of people who really, really heavily like rate FL Studio. Is it a fucked up world? Yeah, right now it is. Shit's going crazy, isn't it? Would I consider a Dreamland music video? Damn, that's a hard one. We thought about it. It was a concept that was suggested, I guess, and I couldn't come up with a concept for it that really made me happy and wanted to do it. Am I in quarantine? I guess we're all kind of in quarantine. Like, we're all trying not to do too much right now, right? I'm not quarantined. I'm gonna be careful because I've got asthma, so that could cause some problems for me. I just realized this is off center, so I'm just gonna quickly edge over here. Would the vid be getting copyrighted? I think what would probably happen is yes, it would be getting copyrighted, but we'd be able to just like contest that claim and be like, yeah, actually no. Next music within a couple months. Right now we've pushed it back a little bit because of coronavirus, and we need to film a music video, but we also need to be in a place to do that. So we don't want to be going around and doing things, but it's varying. I think we're gonna film a music video maybe in like 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. I'm not sure. Karaoke versions. That sounds awful, and I kind of love the idea. I don't know, maybe. So now that actually a few of you guys are here, I did want to say, with a lot of my shows being cancelled, which is sad, I actually will end up with a lot more free time in the evenings. So what that's going to mean is that I'm going to be able to do streams here on Twitch, maybe some other platforms too. I'm not sure yet. But production streams are definitely something I want to do that I haven't done in the past. I'm thinking doing stuff like finishing a track and then having an entire stream just to mix it down so that people can kind of ask questions as to why I'm mixing things down the way I would want to. Because the way I do things is I will finish the track and then kind of split it up into pieces and then mix those down. And that might be a cool thing to do on stream, or tracks from scratch. But if anybody has any suggestions, I would love to see them, because I'm just going to be having fun with this. I'm quite excited to just do things. Yeah, quarantine rave stream. I think actually, yes. I'm thinking maybe Thursday or Friday I'm going to do a stream, or maybe Saturday even. I'm going to do a stream where I play some music for a while, because there's been some shows of mine that have been cancelled, and there's sad people who wanted to come and see things. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Where did I get all the tunes I played in Russia from? Most of them were mine. If you look at the track list for that, it's a lot of IDs. Yeah. Stream one of those live performances with Buster. That's definitely something we could do. I guess we'd have to prepare for that. We'd have to prepare like correctly, and then we'd have to, yeah. Portal gameplays with fans. Actually, I do want to do some fan games, and I'm trying to think of something that can include a lot of people. Minecraft is one that people suggest to me, but it seems like a lot of people do that. I want to get something where we can get like a lot of people that maybe isn't Minecraft, but works for a lot of people. Golf with friends is obviously a good thing. Smash Brothers, I mean, I guess that's 8 people tops, right? Yeah. Will you play any games? Yeah, I'll play games, but I'll be doing most. Yeah, it depends what works. I'm gonna try some stuff out, see what interests people the most. Jackbox would be a good one, but I think I'd need like people here. Like right now, I'm kind of lonely, but maybe we'd be able to find some people to play Jackbox, and then you guys could join in because you can do that on stream. What's been my favorite song from Killjoy? It changes every day. Dreamland's always up there. So is Go Like. But I think that it's really hard when you've finished tracks and then you've had ones like be more successful than others, because when you play them at shows, you get a good reaction from people because they're expecting that track or looking forward to that track. And then when you're getting that positive reaction, it instantly like changes how you feel about that track. And I have no control over that. So I don't know. Actually, Out My Head, which is playing right now, was always one of my favorites, for sure. Fortnite custom. Do they do Apex customs? Because I'm shit at Fortnite. I'm really bad at Fortnite. I can't build. It's madness. I just like on the keyboard. Thank you for the follow, Juju Waffle Zeish. What release is being streamed right now on Disciple? I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. I don't have Call of Duty Warzone, but we could look into that. Am I safe where I am? Thank you for asking. For the most part, yeah, I would say I'm pretty safe right now. Yeah. What tunes am I listening to recently? What was the last track that... I've been listening to a lot of stuff from the 70s recently, like Hall & Oates and like America and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. How did I like Russia? I'll be honest, I didn't spend a lot of time in Russia. I didn't get to see it. I came off the plane to a radio station, to the show, to my hotel, and then flew. I didn't get to really see it, but the show was fun, aside from some of the technical difficulties, which were stressful, but we got through it, you know. Yeah, it was some It was a real shame. It was something to do with the link cable. It just kind of kept going down. Yeah, who's my Smash main at the moment? Fucking great question. The two characters I spend the most time with are Greninja and Captain Falcon. I think I'm better with Captain Falcon, maybe? I'm not sure. He kind of sucks, though, at the moment. I've been picking up Sonic, though. Yeah. What's the hardest part about making music? Dude, there's so... It changes each day. Like today, I was recording this vocal, and I was trying to kind of match the original vocal, which was one that I did just kind of in a hurry. And that can always be a fucking nightmare, because what you end up doing is you try and sing well and better than you were just when you were sketching it. But through trying to do it better, you also kind of lose some of that rawness. And so I actually didn't get it right today, but I'll be trying again tomorrow. Is this the Kirby remix? Yeah, it is. How do I look back on the tour with the live band? That was a fucking great tour. Both of them, even. It was a dream for a really long time to do that, and it's great that that's now a reality of some kind. Yeah. Will I ever release a sound pack of bits and pieces that you made? Blah blah blah. Sample pack, I guess. Maybe one day. Sample packs take a lot of work, from what I know, and I'm really enjoying the fact that right now I've got a load of spare time to actually make music and do some streams. And if I were to try and do a sample pack right now, it would just take up a lot of that time. What would I suggest for someone who wants to get into making music? I wouldn't suggest anything technical in particular. What I would suggest to anybody who's early on their musical journey is fucking stay at it. It takes a really long time to get any results that you would enjoy or that you're happy or proud of. And if you're already proud of everything you make at the beginning, you're either a total prodigy or you're not being honest with yourself. Just be honest with yourself about what you're doing wrong. Try and improve it. And over the course of years, and I mean years, you will learn the things that you do well and the things you don't do well. And then you can get better at those things. And eventually you get good. And it takes a really, really long time. Really long time. But it's rewarding and it's amazing. And I would recommend it to anybody. Tinseltopia, you make 45 seconds of a track and then quit. I do that a lot. Just make sure you're learning something each time, and then eventually when you do find something you finish correctly, you'll be using all of that information that you worked from before. Cruel. Have I ever felt like I was in a phase where I can't get anything right? Yeah, I kind of feel a little bit like that right now, actually. I haven't had any big musical victories in the last couple weeks. I think that usually that's just... You usually see that pattern even if it's not there, though. And I'm sure that some of the stuff I've been doing recently still works, and it's just not working the way I want it to. So I think within the next few weeks I'll be realizing that and then making cool shit, and that I am happy with. It's never too late. Never too late. Never too late. Is it too late to start making music? No, it's not. Thank you for the follow, Pearl Trap. Sorry, there's a lot of questions coming through. I'm trying to cut. It's like information overload. Am I into cars? No, I can't drive. Do I play Overwatch? I did when it came out. I liked it for a little while, but it wasn't really for me, to be honest. The best way to support me right now is going to be through these streams. All right, mods, can we get dong awareness out of here, please? Thank you. Thank you, Lazian. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing these streams, and I might set up some donations and stuff. Like, I'm not in any huge trouble right now, but I have, with the cancellations and postponements, most artists will be being hit. So yeah, maybe if you like, make sure you listen to our music like a lot, and maybe I'll set up some donations. I thought about setting up a Patreon, but I think I would be really terrible at keeping up with that. yeah, it's a weird time. We'll be working on it, and yeah, and trying to find a way that I can kind of survive better than it looks like we will right now. I'm not super worried. Like at the end of the day, I can just hunker down, spend less, of course, and just make music, and hopefully by 6 months' time, everything will be cool. Is the type of music that I make right now the same as my favorite tracks? That's such a fucking good question. Like, all my favorite tracks, there are okay. So this is kind of how I think about music. All of my favorite tracks have something wrong with them. There are tracks that I think are, I guess, kind of perfect, but there's ways that I personally wish they would be even more perfect. And so what I strive to do when I write stuff is, say there's a song I really, really love, and I wish it had better drums, or was heavier, or the opposite. Or if this really heavy track, I wish it had a better melody or something. I try and kind of bend what I like about certain tracks into other tracks and kind of create a melting pot for that. I kind of explained that badly, but I hope it made sense. That's. So yes and no. I do sound like all my favorite tracks, but I sound like a combination of them, as opposed to sounding like one track that I really love. Do you ever take one of those tracks and try flip it by changing one thing that you could believe could be better? Yes, that's kind of how I start some stuff. Not always. Or like if something starts reminding me of something else, I realize, this reminds me of this track I really love, and then work out what it was I didn't love about that track that I do love. It's a whole fucking thing. How do I write my drum parts? Headlights was okay. So how do I write my drum parts? Generally by ear. It's a weird one. Like, I have good drum samples at this point, and getting good drum samples is something that takes a really long time. Splice will help with that though. There weren't very good resources for samples a really long time ago, and nowadays it's really easy to start being a producer and get good samples. So pick good samples, and then make sure that, like, if you're trying to have something that's like a subtle hit, make sure it's quiet. Like, I know that sounds obvious, but sometimes it can make all the difference how loud your parts are in regards to each other. What headphones do I have on? They're KRKs. They're like, I've had these for years and years and years. Fuck, I can't do this one-handed. 1 second. Okay. Would I do an entirely NA tour? We've done that a few times. Last year, the live tour was like a live tour in Canada tour with like some DJ sets up in Canada. I would love to come back, and I think the plan is to do that towards the end of the year if we're all alive still. Not that I think we'll all be dead, but, you know, who knows how bad this could get. No one seems to. Tips on how to improve singing. Sing every day for as long as you can. You can kind of tell my voice is a little hoarse today because I've been singing up on the mic and stuff. Well, this mic. But it's really, really important. It's like a muscle. The vocal cords, like, you can train them to be more strong, I guess is a good word for it. And then once they are strong, you'll be singing better. After we finished the live tour, because I'd been singing the hour-long set to my best ability every night I sounded better. And then when I came home, my voice sounded way better than I was used to it sounding. Sadly, right after that, I got a sore throat and I couldn't sing for like 5 days, so I lost all of that progress. But if you're consistent, then you end up being able to sing real good. And that's why professional singers can just be like, instantly, because they're just singing every day. I don't plan to redo any of my old tracks, but I do think that there's good material there, and there's good like pieces of stuff that I could be like, take this from this, put this in this song. Kind of did that with Broken Man, but although being honest, it was because I was being a little bit lazy and I thought that it would work in the track, and yeah. Oh yeah, Use Me was really fucking old. There was a version of Flatfoot Face that never made it onto the album. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but Hey, too late now. No, so for my vocal harmonies, do I plan them? Yes, I plan them every time. I work out what will be right because I think of it in terms of chords or in terms of harmonic or like harmonies for a melody. Sometimes I just hear it and it's like, oh, quickly I'll sing that over the top. But it's, yeah. Thank you, Euron. Thank you for following me. What do I think about Lava? I think it's one of the best tracks I've ever written, and I am really excited for it to come out one day. Commissardin XY? I don't know. I can't say that name, but thank you for following me. Vinny, you can't flex on people like that. It's not fair. Vinny is a dude who showed up who's come to quite a few of my shows, and we've hung out backstage a few times, and I played him the album before it was finished, and while it still had Flatfoot Face on it, so he's heard it, and he's flexing on everybody in the chat right now. Do I like CSGO? I used to for a little bit, but I wasn't very good at it. So what happened was I got, we were playing Dust 2, and I got an ace on A long while defending, and I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna have a better moment than this, and I pretty much stopped there and then. I could change one thing from a track on Killjoy. What would I change? I'd have to look at the track list again. Let's have a look. Oh, headlights. Hello. I think I'd make California heavier. I think that's what I'd do. Broken Man at a live show. We've not done that. We can play it. It's funny. That track, just because of where it sits in my vocal register, is often, it can really take it out of my voice. And I've always been worried about playing that track and then the next track having to be kind of like held back so that I can kind of recover. We want to play it live, and the version we play live is actually pretty heavy and really fucking cool in my opinion. But maybe on the next tour. The next tour is going to have a totally different setup for the live set in terms of like what we play. So maybe it can make its way in. Hope it does. Am I a self-taught musician, or did I attend any music school? I didn't attend any music schools. I did GCSE music, which is, I guess, when you're like 15, 16. That's it. I believe personally, and this is something that's not true for everybody. Sometimes you need to know these things. But sorry, let me just adjust that. I believe personally that if you explore music your own way, and you are honest with yourself, and you try your very best to find what you do like and what you don't like, and once you get attuned to that, that's the best way to get good at music. Like these days, I kind of do know theory to a degree, like music theory, but I didn't for a really long time, and I still wrote tracks that are popular tracks of mine before I knew anything. And I think that's interesting, and I think that's the most honest way to find what you like, because you'll only focus in on things that work for your ears, and that's how you end up with your own sound, rather than knowing music theory and knowing that this chord should happen, these things should happen. And I know that music theory isn't that prescriptive, but it is to a degree, to my knowledge. And if I'm completely misunderstanding it to any music people with a music degree in this, then I'm really sorry. What do I do when I have free time? I make music. That's what I do. That's what I do by choice every time, pretty much. Unless my ears are tired, and then I play some games, maybe some League or Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is like my favorite game in the last few years. Do I still skate? Yeah, I was gonna go skating tomorrow. Hopefully the skate park that we go to is still open because of the virus. We'll see. Fuck. I don't know. What did I think of Tekken 7? It's too slow for me. I get the way it's supposed to work, because it's just so much like spacing and footsies and stuff. But I like Dragon Ball because it's like scrambly and stuff. Like Smash is. It's like fast and shit. I like fighting games like that. Would I have a partner with Twitch? Yes. I'm gonna try to get partnered by the end of by like 4 weeks from now. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Can I remember the best meal I had in the last month? Yeah, the best meal I had recently was actually at the weekend in Finland. It was this restaurant in Oulu, which is a city up in the north, kind of near the Arctic Circle, and it was like house-made toast with pulled beef brisket and like a cheese sauce. And that sounds kind of simple, but it was on a fancier side of things. It had like a sort of fruity salad on the side of it, like a sort of like apple-y vinaigrette kind of salad. And it was fucking great. I really loved it. It was really tasty. Thank you, the Gourd Horde. Thank you for following. Where in the UK is my accent? So my accent's kind of fucked, to be honest. I've got levels of, I guess. So I started in the south. I like the basis of my accent is from the south, but then I moved north a really long time ago, and I've got quite a lot of northerner in me. And since traveling the world, I've found that speaking with a slight American affected thing to my accent really helps with people who are speaking English as a second language in understanding what I say, and it's become a total habit that I speak like that. And it varies. Like sometimes the Americanisms kind of come out a bit more while I'm in mainland Europe mostly, because actually it's funny, the slightly American way that I do talk confuses Americans, but not people in Europe. It's a whole thing. So I kind of speak differently depending on who I'm speaking to, but I think that's quite a common thing. Do I work on single tracks right now or another album? I haven't been thinking of things in terms of an album in a while. I think it's going to be another while before I start thinking of things as a group of tracks. I like singles at the moment because you can perfect something in its own universe, and that's a cool challenge after having made something that was a whole like thing of a combination. Yeah. I love it when people use my music in YouTube videos. I don't know exactly the legality of some of it. I know that people can get like content matching or content matched stuff, and that's an issue, but I don't really know which tracks are safe to use and which ones aren't. So I do it, but yeah, I don't know. I need to get on that, because I would rather everyone could use my music without fear. That's the ideal. But labels all kind of operate differently, and I don't know who's cool with it and who's not, etc. A proper release of Tears in Rain. That's one. You know, we've been doing like live videos every week. Maybe I could do like a live, like a little acoustic version of Tears in Rain or something. That would be fucking cool. Food for thought. Maybe I'll do that this week. Is Cloudhead, the label, still a thing? I would love to revisit Cloudhead, but the thing I found that was kind of hard is because I'm not the biggest artist in the world or anything. I've got my shit, but it felt like I couldn't give the artists that were on my label enough of a platform. I felt like I was doing them a disservice. So instead, I kind of referred them to other people, and some people got picked up on other labels, others didn't. I wanted to be able to push those artists as much as I could, and I felt like it wasn't enough. So if I'm ever like much bigger and I'm able to kind of have that clout, I would love to revisit Cloudhead and start it back up, but not for now. Algo Prism is linking the official Fox Stevenson Discord. That's a good place to hang out and meet people who are also here. Producers that inspire me. Space Laces definitely inspires me a lot at the moment. I love the way he plays with FaZe a lot. Am I still with Disciple? Do I plan to do any more tutorials with them? Yes, I do. And I will be doing more production tutorials right here on Twitch. Yeah. That's going to be a thing. I'm going to start doing like live production stuff. I need to get a capture card so that I can capture from my Mac onto my PC and then like stream it. Otherwise, it's all just going to be a fucking CPU mess. When is my first album coming out? It's out. It's out. Killjoy. Yeah. Do I know any really cool facts? I do, but they've all just left my head as soon as you asked. I'll have a think. Thoughts on working with Anti-Fragile? That sounds like that sounds like a dishing dirt kind of thing. I would be much more I don't know, that seems like a weird thing to discuss on stream. I'm sorry. Did I murder Stan SB? I'd like to think so. I'd like to think that Fox Stevenson murders Stan SB. I know there's a lot of people that have what I think is nostalgia thing with Stan SB, that when they first heard Stan SB, everything was new and exciting, and then that of course fades, and then you're left with the new catalogue of Fox Stevenson. And I know that that's not entirely true, because people can be enjoying older music more than they can be enjoying it now, but I genuinely feel like I'm a much better musician than I was back then. I didn't watch the Rampage live stream. No, I was traveling while that was on. I always protect my... Yes, fucking great question. Do I always protect my ears at shows with earplugs? Yes, and you should too. It's so important to protect your ears, otherwise you're going to go deaf in the next few years. Like, dance music has to be loud, otherwise it kind of, you don't get the feeling in your chest. But dude, like, if it goes straight to your ears, it's too loud. It is too loud. You're going to damage your... Yeah, you're going to damage your ears. Yeah, man. Careful. Just get some earplugs, even if they're cheap ones. Get expensive ones if you want to hear it really clear and still protect your ears for sure. But yeah, man, it scares me. It scares me how many people come to shows and don't wear earplugs. It's a big concern. How inspiring is Rob Swire to me? Rob Swire is definitely inspiring. He's a really great musician. I personally hold the Hold Your Color album in such a special place in my heart, and in a similar way, I think, to how people feel about old Stan SB stuff. If they've been listening since then, it's like it's a special time in my musical upbringing or my musical childhood, I guess. And those tracks still today have an effect on me. I would super be down for some Smash streaming. I need my capture card first so that I can play with the Switch. And I also would probably train a little bit more first, because I'm not great. I'm okay, I think. But I think... actually, no. I'm okay-ish. I think that if I went against someone who thought they were good at the game, I would be trash. So, yeah, whatever that means. Do I play any obscure instruments? Yeah, I've got one right here. Where has it gone? Fuck, where's it gone? Oh, it's here. 1 second, I just gotta get it out. I'm gonna just put the mic there. Actually, I can keep talking. I'm just sound quiet. So this is a jaw harp. Super hillbilly kind of instrument. It sounds like this. What that is it's like a little thing. You put it on your teeth like that. Yeah, mental. I'm gonna sample it because I think it's gonna be able to make really cool wavetables. Do I delete all the tracks? God, no. No, I keep them there just in case I want to pull something from them. Kalimba. Are you the dude who gave me the kalimba? Because if so, thank you so fucking much. I have been trying to play the kalimba. I've been working stuff out on it. I haven't recorded it yet, but I'm going to. I don't know where... It's up there right now, and I'm gonna keep answering questions. You know what? I might do like a stream episode where I record the kalimba and make a track out of it. That'd be really cool. I don't have any commands in my chat yet, though. If you're trying to get the commands, I don't have any yet. I don't know how to use this shit yet. I'm gonna work that out this week and then get my stream looking good and proper with some extra cameras for when we stream with the making music and stuff. Yeah. Drop in 10 minutes challenge. Yeah, we could do that. Some of the stuff I do to make my drops kind of requires a lot of like getting it just right, because I really enjoy messing with the groove of stuff, like making stuff quite off-grid in a way that doesn't sound like it's off-grid and just sounds cool. And that requires a lot of trial and error. So I don't know what I would do for a 10-minute drop thing, but we can definitely try that for sure. Where in the world will I love to play? I'd love to go back to Korea. Last time I played in Korea, it was a fucking great time, and I would love to return. You would probably win in a kendama battle. I'm not great. I really enjoy having it with me, but I'm not. I'm by no means a kendama master. You know. Have I ever considered a feature with Virtual Riot? We've done some stuff together. Like Valley, like if I'm in LA, I'll hit Valley up. We made a jump up track once, but I don't think that's gonna get finished. I also have never played it out, just out of respect for him, and I don't want to like have people be like, "Yo, get releasing this," because that shit can get really tiring and that can kill a track. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. Did I hear the right version of Bruises? I don't know what you mean, man. Have I ever been hotter than the first show in London? No. No. Just no. That was too warm. What was it like working with Noisia? Amazing. Those guys are absolute god tier geniuses. They are, yeah, they're the smartest guys possibly I've ever met, and I learned so much from them. And it wasn't even on a sort of production thing. It was on a mindset thing, and the way they talk about and think about making music or producing music. I did my best to understand that from them, and from the things that I did, I think, understand from them. They've been instrumental in making my music sound better, and I think be better since the album. And we're gonna have our first release within the next couple months since then, and I think I'm better than I've ever been, and I'm really excited to share that. Yeah. Do I still not like talking about the meaning behind my songs? Generally, yes. Like, if there's one that's like specifically very obviously about something, I don't mind discussing those themes, I guess. But like, I like to let people make the songs be about the songs, you know. And that what I mean by that is, if that song means something to somebody, I don't want to take that away by telling them that it was about that. I think that robs people of something. We've already had Out My Head. I'm gonna skip that. Wow, Sandblast, holy shit. Did I have more stuff planned with the live band, not only the live shows? I'm not sure what else we would do. We definitely had we've got some festivals and stuff coming up this summer that might or might not happen depending on what happens with the fucking coronavirus shit. Yeah. We'll see a live album. Maybe. What we do have is we recorded the 2 last shows on the tour. We had cameras in different places, filming at different angles. And we also recorded all of the audio. So it's not impossible to say that we would be able to release live videos of our performances. Actually, I might edit one of those tomorrow. That sounds fun. Might being the operative word. I'm pretty bad at promises like that. Apocalypse, yeah. I mean, when we signed Sandblast, they said we don't want the free version available anymore. So it's the exact same thing. But yeah, when it gets signed, they don't want me giving it away free because otherwise it doesn't sell. But it's on Spotify, and Spotify is super easy to listen to stuff for very little money. Oh, Dong Awareness is back. Hooray. Hey, Dong Awareness. I hope you're having a good day. Do I plan on playing in the UK? Yeah, if all plans of shows are being put on hold right now, obviously, as we all know. But I wanna do more, of course. We did have plans to do something in May, maybe, but I don't think that's likely anymore. The clicks are the subscription noise, hey, up here. good tips for music production. I kind of said this earlier, but like just be completely tenacious and never stop trying to be better. And that's the best piece of advice I can give. It sounds like a fuck off, but it's really, that is the most important thing for any music producer, is just to be hungry for being better. Yeah. Am I skipping the new release questions on purpose? No, I'm just kind of choosing the stuff that's a little bit more, I guess, revealing. New releases, I mean, I think it's no secret that my next release is a track called Like That. I might play some of it a little later, for sure. But, yeah, I don't know exactly when the release date is for that right now, because we pushed back the music video, and the music video is a whole part of it. And, we'll see. After that, I don't know if I should be discussing what comes after that, but we've got stuff coming and being set up. I don't actually have that many finished tracks right now. I could really do with like sitting down and working out which ones are really important. I've got a little notepad of the ones I want to do. More music definitely coming. I'm always making music. It's just gotta set up right with the music. When did I know I'd made it? I don't think anyone ever knows they've made it, and I don't think of myself as someone who's made it, although I know that to people it looks like I have. It's a really weird concept. I get to travel the world and play music, so I guess that's one of the fucking coolest things that I'm so thankful for. I think maybe the best answer to that question actually would be the moment that I played in Korea at the first show, and I didn't know if it was going to be any good, because at the opening there weren't that many people there, and I was like, shit, this might not be great. And then I go backstage, hang out with the people, hang out with like the people running the show, really cool dudes, big up them, big up the Spanking Dog crew, which is what they call themselves. And then I come out to play my set, and the room's packed, and the front row and the second row are all wearing like fox masks and like know all the words to all my songs at the time. And yeah, that was possibly the most humbling and cool experience, in a sort of like, I am the other side of the world, and there are people wanting to be here. So I guess that's a really kind of big moment when something like that happens. I kind of had that to a degree in Russia a couple weekends back as well, because it's like so far from home and people are still up for it. Can't beat that feeling. It's really validating, and maybe in a quite selfish way, but. I would totally play in Moscow. It's just about it being the right time and the right event and stuff. I have a Russian visa now, so it's not impossible. Oh, Lazin saying slow down on pasting the same question. So yeah, that. Are foxes my favorite animal? No, I don't think they are. I like them. They're really cool. I don't know what my favorite animal is. I don't think about animals much. I live quite an urban life. I really like a good urban fox though. Like in London, we have foxes that just roam around the city, and they eat trash. And they're kind of like raccoons for Americans. But seeing one is kind of a magical experience, because they only come out at night, and they like look at you from far away, and they just kind of slink away, and they're all really skinny because they don't eat well, and I think they're a little bit magic. Have I ever thought about playing Stockholm? Totally. Yeah. Murdoch promised extras for Rampage in September. Any chance you could make myself one of the extras? Let's try. That would be fun. Hey. Am I playing Disciples Minecraft Festival? Maybe. I need to make the mix for it if I'm gonna, which is something I probably need to do. Do I watch anime? Not really. I've watched a few animes, but I don't like. Yeah, I'm not like up to date with it. You know, it's. I like anime. It's just I don't really watch any TV shows. Really, I don't have time. I don't know what you're talking about ever being, but you seem excited, so I'm happy. Oh, okay, sick. Right, I'll sort that out. I'll do the mix after this. After this, I'm gonna cook some fish. Then I'll do the mix. When do I think Lava's gonna be released? I want to say this year. That's probably the best I could say. Yeah. Where did the name Fox Stevenson come from? That came from a friend who's like, if I grow my beard out, right now it's a bit longer than I usually want it anyway, but if I grow it out, it's orange, and people would call me Fox in high school. What's my favorite dish to cook? Ooh. What I like doing is I like kind of just cook it, like really heavily searing some chicken and then throwing in some shallots and some whiskey and like kind of making a pan sauce out of that, and then maybe cooking some peppers or adding some paprika or something. Keep it nice and simple, and then have that with some salad and some garlic in a pitta with some maybe some aioli or something. That's kind of like my go-to when I'm feeling lazy and just want to cook something for myself. Would you ever do a live stream similar to either the Discord or Clubbing TV mix? Yes, that might happen on Friday. I'm going to work that out for sure by then, and then we will get on that. Which of my songs are my least favorite? If I have a least favorite, which is it and why? Let's have a scroll. That's a really good question. I mean, like, there are definitely tracks that are weaker than others. I don't know. One of the tracks that I've never been super proud of, because I think we kind of finished it in a hurry, was Everything's Wrong, which was on the free EP. Yeah. It just kind of, and it's a bit like, I don't know, that track makes me cringe, and I'm not sure why, but yeah. Do you think it's smart to do mix master on a track when you've got all the elements in? Kinda, yeah. So I make the track with a master channel on it, and I push stuff into the master channel, and then when all of it's done, I know that I have all the elements I need to make something good. So I export all those into stems and then put them into a mixing project, and then I'm really aggressively like cutting away at those stems or like re-EQing to a point where I can probably get rid of quite a few of those stems, and then when I've got that mix sorted, I'll remaster that new mix, and then that's usually how it finishes. So I have like a live, I guess, a running live on plugins kind of project file, and then one that's all audio, and I find that really, really powerful to be able to work in all audio. Kind of makes it easy to do things that you couldn't otherwise do. Which new Pendulum ID? I know the two that are around. Yeah. Is there a story between the secret track on the vinyl? No. It just didn't make it onto the album. And kind of there is a story. The vinyls took really, really long to get to people, so it was kind of like a thank you for people waiting, because we didn't intend for shit to be the way it was, but it was, and then I wanted to make the vinyls worth the wait. Coca-Cola or Pepsi? It's Coca-Cola, but the one without caffeine, because usually if I'm drinking a soft drink, it's like after 8 p.m. and you don't need caffeine after 8 p.m. That's just bad news, unless you play in a show. Am I planning on releasing Good Time? Probably. I like that track a lot. The mix on it's really fucked at the moment, though. I need to just sit down and spend some time on it. Maybe we'll do that on stream. I could do that, yeah. Oh, there's a lyric that needs changing on it too, because it doesn't make any sense. Is Buster coming to Rampage Open Air? I don't know. Maybe. I'd hope it happens too. Like, geez. Right now, no one knows what festivals are and aren't happening. It's likely, if coronavirus lasts a long time, that we might be cancelling festival season. Like, not we as in Fox Stevenson, we as in the music industry. Yeah. Scary times. Funniest ever gig moment. There's a few. What is it? What did I say? All right. What was it? What was it I said? I got one of the lyrics in Like That wrong. Yeah. So there's a lyric in Like That that is I hug my demons, I fist bump Jesus. Those are the lines. And I was getting shit wrong, and I ended up pretty much, it's not exactly, but I like kind of slurred and got it wrong, and Buster heard it, and it sounded like I said, I fuck my demons, I piss bump Jesus. And I couldn't sing the chorus. I was like laughing down my microphone. Like sometimes, you know, sometimes your lips would blah, blah. And so, yeah, that happened. The next show, I almost choked up as well because I remembered it as I was singing the right lines. Shit happens, man. You know. Yeah, 10-week lockdown is not unlikely. You know, I think, yeah. I mean, it's a shit time. I'm really glad I'm going to get some time to just focus on making music. Like I've got my hi-hat and guitar to record and play with and see what we can create. But yeah, a lot of artists have lost a lot of money in show fees. Just like, you know, I have a lot of shows planned that are probably cancelled now, and you know that's it's hard. You know, there are going to be artists that might be completely ruined for this, and it's not like we can just go out and get like a service job right now because they're all closed. So I'm going to be okay, I think. I don't know, but there's people that I am worried about for sure. Yeah. That was funny. I like how you missed some words in lava and Buster was trying to help you out, but eventually you just skipped to the chorus in Tilburg. We have that on recording. I get the second half of the verse wrong. I go, fuck it, chorus. And we came in. Actually, on the recording, it sounds kind of cool. It sounds really like nihilistic or like uncaring, but in like a sort of like, fuck it, we're playing the song kind of grungy way. I don't know. Do I play games in my free time? Hell yeah. I play quite a few games. Yeah, I'll probably play some on stream once we've got a schedule rolling out. I think we're going to try to do 2 or 3 streams a week. I'm not sure when the next one will be, but maybe we'll do a mix stream on Friday, but seeing as people won't be going out and they'll have to stay in, so we'll play some fucking music. What's my guilty pleasure? I don't know. I don't like guilt. I don't tend to feel guilt for things I enjoy because you enjoy the things you enjoy and you can't really help that, right? Maybe that makes me an asshole, but yeah, I mean, why would you feel guilty for I guess unpretentiously enjoying something? I think if someone makes you feel guilty for enjoying something that you genuinely enjoy, they're the asshole, actually. I don't know. How am I with horror games? Can we see you play one on stream? I'm pretty shit with horror games, so probably I should stream them because I'll just freak out on stream, and that would probably make for a good evening for everyone except me. Half-Life Alyx stream would be sick. Yeah, I do have a Vive, so that could happen. Turn the lights off. What, right now? Oh, on that. Yeah. Good call. Well, does anybody know actually of any good VR horror games, like ones that are actually good? I have a Vive, not an Oculus, just in case that affects it. But like, I played Dread Halls. That shit scared the fucking piss out of me. But yeah, I could do horror games on stream. I'm really bad with them, and I'll freak out. But it would probably be a good idea. Shit, I shouldn't be promising this. I'm already worried about it now. Thank you for the follow, anyone music. Schadenfreude. Yeah, I've heard of that. I actually have that too. When other people are angry or like, yeah, when other people are angry mostly, I find it really funny. Only if they're angry about something that's like annoying them and it's not actually a big deal. If someone's angry about something big, then of course I'm not going to be like, ha, bad. Yeah. I don't think Resident Evil VR's on Vive. I think I looked into that because it looked sick. Narcosis and Resident Evil. Rocket VIP, Dreamland VIP. The Dreamland VIP kind of sucks. Like, I like it in a certain sense, like, and I play it because because Dreamland's arguably my biggest track in a while, since Bruises, and people seem to have a real place for it in their heart. When I play the VIP, people are like, oh my god, the VIP, and they're really excited because it's the VIP. But I actually think if you listen to it, it's not that great, and I could do a better job. Maybe we'll do that on stream. so many options, opportunities, possibilities. That's the word I was looking for. Fuck. What was the first instrument I played? Bass guitar. I played bass guitar in a pop punk band for a really long time, unless singing counts, because I was singing before I was playing bass. Fingers. It feels like my fucking thumb's broken. Sorry, that was my necklace. That wasn't me clicking my fucking thumb. Yeah, 5 feet of air. This guy knows. Yeah, your boy Speeds. You're right. I'm gonna do some like live concert-y kind of things on stream. I think that'll be really fun. But I'll have to be careful about what I play, because there's a difference between playing like a really cool unreleased track to a crowd that that will only be able to record on their phones, because that can build up hype for a track. But as soon as you put something on stream and people can rip it, people will listen to it to death, and then the track kind of loses its magic. So yeah. If I was given if I was given the opportunity to make a song for the League World Championships, would I? Totally. I would be. Yeah, I'd love that. That sounds like a great challenge. It sounds like sounds like it'd be quite fun. Yeah, I'd be up for that. Marble racing. I haven't played any marble racing. That sounds fun too, though. I do plan on doing another US tour. I'm going to be doing US tours till I fall off or die. Do I play Beat Saber? No, I tend not to enjoy rhythm games. I guess because this thing right here is basically a rhythm game. Yeah. How do I come up with song names? Usually it's just from the vocal. Thank you, Mr. Temanite. Is that the real Temanite? Who knows? If people use my unreleased HD music in YouTube, when it will it get taken down? Probably not straight away, but it will probably get it might get tagged, like content matched, when the track actually comes out or gets added to distribution. Taylor YouTube. Beat Saber is so fun, you have to play it more. People have mapped a good amount of my songs. Sure, I've actually seen some of the videos. The thing is I'll just suck at them. Like I'm not good at Beat Saber. Like I love Space Pirate Trainer, which is another really cool VR game. But yeah. I would just suck at my own songs. I'd be like, well, that doesn't hit there, and that's not how that sound rhythm goes. I don't know. Right now I'm in Leeds. Stream Rick and Morty VR. I've already played through it. You wouldn't be getting like first time reactions, which I feel like is probably the what would be best. I don't know. What grade do I boulder at? It depends. That's okay. So this is gonna be like only like 3 people in this chat might get this. Actually, I'll explain it. In bouldering, you have different grades. Like usually it's V grades, as far as I'm aware, and like. When you first start climbing, you can maybe climb at a 0 or a 1, and then as you get better, you can like climb better grades. But in each gym, they kind of grade it a little differently. Like, so for example, V4 at the gym, the bouldering gym near me, is about the same as a V7 at my favorite place to climb in California. So I don't really know exactly what V grade I'm at. So I top out at about a V5 where I climb at the moment, but in other gyms, V8. I hope that answers your very specific question that probably only you understand in this chat. A V8. So usually I find with a V8, a V8 climb, you'll have to like have your body weight through very tiny holds, and to be able to go anywhere, you'll need really good perfect positioning and a good amount of arm strength. And you have to get. It's really hard. I could talk about bouldering all night, but I feel like I would lose a lot of interest from people in here. All 238 of you. Fuck. Hi. Shit. Wow. Oh, dude, you got your first around the world recently? Yeah, dude. Anybody who's got the kendamas, like I've got a few that they're just up there. Wait, no, up there. But yeah, dude, the kendamas. I'm so glad you guys bought them. I hope you're all enjoying them. I tag me in some videos on Instagram. I'd love to see people starting to learn and lace some tricks and stuff. Fox Stevenson bouldering stream, not an impossibility. I could be convinced. How long did it take me to learn to skate? I don't know. I kind of skated since I was 14, and I've never been great, but I never really fully stopped. So I've kind of just got what I guess you'd call board proficiency. I'm like used to it being under my feet, and I can go places. Nowadays, I at one point I was getting quite good, but I fell doing a what was it? It was a kickflip. Yeah, it was a kickflip 50-50, but backside. Onto a rail on a handrail down 5 stairs, and I landed on it and the board kicked out from under my feet, and I landed on the rail, all my body weight on my shin, and then tumbled out. And I thought I'd broken my leg, but somehow I broke my wrist, and it freaked me out. I didn't skate for a while again, and so now I kind of mostly I don't do any flip tricks that much because it can trip you up so much, and I didn't really ever learn how to bail like that, so I just do grabs and airs and pool skating now, which is fun and I love it. What inspires me for my lyrics? Anything and everything. That sounds like a non-answer, but Sometimes I'll be inspired by literature. Sometimes I'll be inspired by something really funny I saw, or it's anything. Just as long as your eyes or your ears are open to the world and the information around you, no matter what it is, you'll be able to always find something interesting to pick out and retell, which is mostly what I do, I guess. Am I a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog? I like Sonic more than Mario, if that tells you anything. Even though Sonic has had a very horrible decade. Apart from Mania. Mania was sick. Am I interested in Jump Up? Mostly, yeah. I do like Jump Up. Kind of unashamedly. I think Jump Up's a really interesting genre, and I think that it could be made more approachable, and I aim to do that at some point. I mean, some of the tracks, I think the Go Like drum and bass remix is totally Jump Up. You know what? I'll put that on. I feel like we've had Killjoy already. Did we have Killjoy already, or has it just been playing for a really long time? Yeah, we had Killjoy already. Yeah, this one. When will I show you my Sonic OC? I don't have any Sonic OC. That would be a waste of my time. I don't know. Any other album VIPs happening? Happening? Maybe not. I don't know if I'm going to work on any more, but there are ones that didn't get released, and I usually just play them in shows. And it's cool to have those as kind of live experience things, as opposed to things people would listen to death. I like the idea of being able to make something a bit softer for people to listen to, on a train to work or something, or in the car, when you don't want stuff to be smashing you in the face so much. And then having a version for live that goes hard. Because I enjoy the challenge of making both, so... Yeah. Yeah. Did I like Tallinn? I love Tallinn. I love coming to Estonia. You guys rock. I didn't watch the Sonic movie yet. I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's a lot better than it has any business being, so go figure. I think we're going to do 10 more minutes of questions because my voice is getting a little fucked and I'm getting really hungry. I'd love to make a soundtrack for a game. Like, I'd love to make the soundtrack for like a game like a Terraria or something like that. I think it'd be really fun to just make pretty music or something that doesn't need drums even. I would really enjoy that. If anyone's making an RPG or anything, like a cute RPG or something, I would be so down to collaborate on the music. Yeah, that would be fun. But of course I would need the time. Maybe I have it now. Fucking coronavirus, you know? What's the name of the song? Go Like D&B remix by me, Fox Stevenson. Wait, is Barely Alive live right now? Those bastards. What's my favorite fruit? Apples. I eat so many apples. I eat like 20 apples a week. That's not even an exaggeration. I loved Barely Alive's kendama. I kind of wish I'd bought one, to be honest. They were really sick. I'm not surprised they sold out so fast at all. I do play Rainbow Six. I enjoy Rainbow Six Siege. At one point, I felt like I was getting good at that, but like with most games I play now, like any competitive games like League or anything, I just don't have the time to commit to them in a way that would mean that I'd get like good. Meh. What champion do I main in League? Okay, so you guys have to promise not to hate me from now on, but I main Fizz. Or did for a really long time, for the most part. I've got like 600,000 mastery points on Fizz. Yeah. I'm a PlayStation boy if we're talking about consoles, but I haven't played on a PlayStation in fucking forever. Favorite operator in Siege? Kavera. I also play Hibana when defending, I guess. No, she's attack. My bad. Behind the mascot, these dudes. This is one of the coolest gifts I've ever got. There's no real story behind them. Like there's lore, I guess. The music video for Out My Head and Killjoy was supposed to be the first chapter in like a big series of things we wanted to do, but a couple things got in the way, sadly. Maybe I'll mention it someday. But yeah. Katamari bootleg. Yeah, fuck yeah, right? I would love to do that. Maybe I'll just like make a track that's inspired by it though, because bootlegs and stuff, they for like how much they draw people in versus how much work they take versus how popular they can be. It's never a good trade-off. It's always, yeah. I don't know. Do I have all the following performances planned, like a super rock star or less busy schedule? Well, my calendar's like full up until like the end of July. Like I've got shows almost every weekend till then, or did. Now that the virus has happened, most of those have been cancelled or postponed, so I don't really know. So I can't answer that question, right? What song is playing right now? Sure. Miles Apart by Maddock and Ella Noel. Fox Stevenson remix. I'm just shuffling my own Spotify right now. Do I know XQC? I don't know who XQC is, but I'd be happy to be enlightened. Who is he? What inspired Go Like? I really don't know. That track happened really fast. It just kind of existed. It's one of those ones that falls out, you know? A fellow streamer. Is he? Fuck. I need to say hi. I'll tweet him. I'll tweet him after this. I'll hit his DMs. I don't follow Twitch. I don't follow streamers all that much. So I'm like really, yeah. I don't know. What's my favorite bass line in any song? God, there's so many good ones. I don't know. Do I hang out with any guys from Disciple? Of course I do. Whenever I'm in the city, like they all live in LA, I live in the UK, so not convenient to just get together for dinner or whatever. But I would if I lived there or if they lived here. Yeah. What YouTubers do I watch? I don't really. Maybe some Zero for Smash stuff because Smash is cool. But like I don't watch much things like because if I've got like spare time, I'm either listening to an audiobook or making music. Usually making music. But like if I can't be making music right then, I've just got like an audiobook going in my head. I prefer fiction to non-fiction. I find that I prefer concept to like real stuff. I don't know. Yeah, Summit. I know a lot of people came onto me because of Summit. Like he did so much for me early on, like with like plugin Sandblast so much. It's so cool of him. So happy. I tried reaching out to him, but he didn't reply a couple times. Make a song on Audacity? I think it's possible. I think it's doable. I've got 3 minutes left, and then I'm fucking off. Stream idea, Halo. I don't have an Xbox or anything. Oh, wait, they're on PC now, aren't they? I don't know. I feel like I'd rather stream something that's got like the funny factor, or like or maybe something I can do with you guys. What am I gonna eat? I'm gonna grill some fish with sun-dried tomatoes and basil. That's my plan. That's what I'm gonna go for. Is the yeah in most of my songs from Rayman? If I say yes, then I might get sued. So no. What would I do if I didn't write music? I don't know. I really enjoy cooking. I really do enjoy cooking. But I'm not like for my I'm not good enough to be like a chef or anything. Maybe if I'd spent as much time on music as I had, as much time on cooking as I had on music, I would be probably. I mean, I've spent a lot of time on music. Yeah, I think I'd enjoy being a chef. Maybe, I don't know. A lot of pressure to perform. Not too dissimilar. I wouldn't call Mackie G the pure dark side of drum and bass. He's just fun, man. It's festival music. It's music to go yeah to, and I love that. I love that about his stuff. Yeah, no, there's nowhere near as much energy in that. The energy in the Rayman, yeah, is fucking crazy. Like, yeah, so much. Are we gonna see cooking streams? No, probably not. Last one for now. Crimps or slopers? I'm a crimps guy. Slopers fuck me up. Like, if there's a bad sloper on a route I can otherwise do, it'll fuck me. Climbing question again. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for now. I don't think I'll be back tonight, but let's do I'm gonna work out exactly what day is gonna work best for me, but I think it'll be Friday. We'll do a mix stream. I'm gonna be getting a what's the word, a capture card and stuff, so that I can do some proper music streaming, like production and talking about that. So I think the first thing we'll do is maybe a track from scratch or a mix down of a track, depending on where we're at, and we'll probably do that next Monday. So Friday for a mix stream, Monday for a music stream. We'll work out times and stuff closely to it, but yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out and being cool people. And yeah, I've been Fox Stevenson. If you have any suggestions for streams, tweet them at me, or I don't really know where the best place to contact me apart from tweets and Instagram DMs would be. But yeah, you guys fucking rule. Thank you for being here. 210 viewers. That's mad. I think one of my friends is streaming right now. I need to work out how to fucking raid. How do you do that? I don't know. We'll do that next time. Screw it. Yeah, man. In fact, yeah, anybody in here, link Buster's stream. Like, Buster's the guitarist. He recorded on quite a lot of the tracks on the album. He's streaming right now over on his channel. And, yeah. Oh, wait. Raid his name in chat? Is that how it works? Fuck, I'll try it. All right, sick. I've never used any of these commands before. Right, we're gonna raid, we're gonna raid Buster. Where's that sign? Yeah, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I've had a really cool time talking to you guys. I'm gonna send you over to the very capable hands of my dude Buster. All right, that didn't work. What did I do wrong? Oh, I missed the S. Right. Oh, little fact for you guys, my the M on my keyboard doesn't work anymore. So for the AMA in the bit above my channel, I had to copy and paste an M from Google. That's why it's lowercase. All right, so I'm gonna leave you in the very capable hands of my dude, Buster. You guys have a great night and take good care. Love you. Why isn't it working? I don't know how this shit works. Could someone help me, please? It says M. Yeah, thank you for all the M's, guys. M's in chat. Press M to end stream. Can't do that. End streaming at rates. Fuck it, we'll do it another time. I'll work this shit out another time. You guys have a good one. Laters. Bye.